Today we will try to separate all the pigments from the Swiss chard extract using paper chromatography. First of all, from a paper chromatograph, right here, when you handle the paper chromatograph, make sure that you handle it at the edge. From the edge of the paper, draw a line of 2 centimeters above. You want to elevate that edge before you apply the pigment onto the line of the pencil you just marked. Using a long pastel pipette, apply continuous layers of Swiss chard extract onto the pencil line. You want to apply about 5 to 7 layers of continuous extract. When your pigment is relatively dry, you want to swirl the bottle so that inside the bottle the solvent is saturated inside. Open the lid and carefully insert the chromatography paper. And close the lid. At this stage, it is noteworthy that your solvent should not touch the pigment that is applied onto the pencil line. At this point, your pigment will separate and rise up into the chromatography paper. You want it to rise and separate until all the pigment, all the topmost pigment, is about 1 to 2 centimeters away from the top of the chromatography paper. When the topmost band reaches about 1 to 2 centimeters from the top of the edge of the paper chromatography, that's when it is ready. So you remove the paper chromatography from the jar and have it ready for the further analysis. At this point, it is noteworthy that you should immediately draw the solvent front before the solution completely evaporates. At this stage, you should have 4 bands of 4 different pigments. From top to bottom, carotene in orange, xanthophyll in yellow, chlorophyll A, and chlorophyll B. Sometimes you also see a gray band in the middle. That's an artifact and should be excluded from your analysis. Use a ruler starting from your origin and measure the RF value for each of the pigments. So from the origin to chlorophyll B, origin to chlorophyll A, to xanthophyll, or to carotene.